I'm working on a new project that is actually a new hobby. So I've changed my hobbies and I'm doing some big boss lady move hobbies. And that is going to require me bringing on some people who are ready to make big boss man, big boss lady moves with me. And as I am blessed, they will be blessed. So I reached out to some different people and just asked them, say, hey, just out scouting, asking people who would they recommend for a certain objective that I was working on, people that they know who are really good experts in that field. And so I got some feedback and got at least 5 or 6 referrals. I reached out to those individuals who are quote unquote experts in their field and asked them if they'd like to schedule an appointment to meet with me during a block of time. So 2 people immediately responded back and said, I'd love to meet with you. And so the 3rd person reached back out and said, oh, I'm available at one of your time slots, but I told them that time slot had already been filled because somebody responded a little bit faster than they did. I told them, I said, well, I'm going to be interviewing a few people on today and then making a decision on moving forward on a major project. The person then decided that they were no longer interested. A 4th person told me that their schedule was really jam-packed, so they were going to unfortunately have to miss this opportunity because they weren't available for that time frame. And the 5th person never got word back from them, but that's okay. Something that I learned from just this experience is that sometimes people will miss out on major opportunities. You may have been praying for something, asking God to do something incredible in your life, give you some type of breakthrough blessing that you need. And maybe it's along the lines of those things that are financial. God is also working in the lives of other people that you've never met, that you've never seen, that you don't even know their names. And He is doing big things in their life. And He's putting you with connections to people who can answer your prayers. So always make it a point to be available, and always make it a point to be in a capacity of being willing to be interviewed if you need to be interviewed. Because if people are going to be making major business moves, you have to first be what? Qualified. You have to be qualified, and people have to be able to ask you some questions and to see if you're a fit for what they're working on. You could miss a major opportunity that could be a life-changing opportunity for you, for generations to come, because you weren't available. Maybe you were perhaps immature, because maturity is where you're willing to be interviewed for something that could be life-changing. You don't know who you're talking to and what God is doing in the lives of a believer and how you are able to be blessed. So don't miss your blessing. Be open to receive. Take every opportunity like it's an opportunity that you're eager to hear about, because God could have one of His children on the other line who is the welcome mat to the blessing that you've been praying for. God is going to answer your hopes, your prayers, and all of your dreams. He's going to give you above what you could ask or think. But you don't know who's going to be used to be the blessing to you. We know that we live by faith and not by sight, and God will answer our prayers. We don't control when He's going to answer our prayers, but we know that He will. So be available for every opportunity. Amen. Amen.